All right, the dumb off is about to begin. Is Francine here? As soon as Francine gets here, Francine is here. Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
I think we're going to start the dumb off next on the Opie and Anthony show. And Tim put this fine little piece of production together. Well, it's a quickie.
It's the first annual dumb off
Absolute stupidity appears absolutely stupid.
on the Opie and Anthony show.
There you go. Wow. I thought it'd be a little more involved than...
A little more than that.
It started out good. It really did. It sounded like a monster truck ad. I got excited.
And then fizzled to nothing.
Philadelphia Spectrum this Sunday.
Hey, here's another sweeper for the dumb off.
Yes, the first annual dumb off
This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around to make it better.
on the Opie and Anthony show.
Resources are low.
It's the first annual dumb off
And I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart, and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
on the Opie and Anthony show.
See, there you go.
That's good.
All right, we're going to get the dumb off started after the break.
Opie and Anthony on your radio dial.
Getting ready for the dumb off. A couple other things really fast. I now have to vote for Barack Obama for president.
Why now? Boy, are you a waffler.
Because he's admitting that he tried drugs as a teen.
That's why I'm not voting for him. Well, reason number 812.
Was he forced to admit this? Because I heard like Hillary had some dirt on him. Was this the dirt that Hillary had on him?
Really?
And so he decided to beat her to the punch?
That's just dirt?
Huh?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Oh.
I was only joking.
I was only joking.
I understand. Very good. No, because there was a rumor that Hillary had dirt on Barack Obama. Now I'm thinking Barack said, oh, hell, I'll just beat her to the punch and admit it.
Maybe, but it sounded like he was just kind of talking to some youngsters,
Yeah.
and decided to break that out as kind of a, hey, I was kind of on the bad road, and look where I am now.
I think it's okay to admit that you did drugs now if you're running for president. There was a time where you just kept that all a secret, but now it's like, yeah, of course I did.
That was a huge thing with Clinton.
Sure.
That was a big issue if he smoked pot, and then he said he did, but he didn't inhale, and that was a joke. And now, you could just say, it doesn't matter.
What kind of drugs, though? Was it just pot?
I think the horse.
What?
I think he may have been doing the horse. No, I have no idea, to tell you the
The
truth.
goofballs?
Maybe some goofballs. Was he
Barack
taking the
Obama was on
goofballs?
goofballs?
Uppers? Maybe some uppers, downers.
Maybe some black beauties?
I heard, now this might be rumor, but I heard he smoked some pot.
Oh, crackly Mike. Crackling Mike could wreck the whole day. Oh, no. Crackling Mike.
Did I fix it? I think it's this little,
Oh, Tim.
Bad cord?
it's a bad cord.
Yeah, what the hell? That cord looks like, looks a little old.
No, was this on a submarine?
I don't know why that's funny. It just is.
It is. All right, Anthony.
Like it would have had to have been salvaged.
Try to figure out the crackling mics as we continue. Look, we're professionals here. What you were saying? Goofballs.
Yeah, and I heard this might just be rumor, but that once he smoked a joint.
Yeah.
And he was babysitting for a baby. And the mother had said, make sure you put the turkey in the oven and put my baby to bed.
Yeah.
And Barack, apparently, this is what I hear, could be rumor, I don't know, he was so stoned that he may have mixed things up, because when the mother got home, she went up into her to see her baby.
Yeah.
And she smelled like something cooking, but she went up to see the baby, looked in the crib, and pulled down the blanket and saw a turkey in bed. So you know what got put in the oven.
Yeah.
So that, I think, made Barack come out and say that maybe he was stoned.
Oh, boy. And you got
Yeah.
Francine laughing like a little
Of
fool.
course.
Never heard that one before, huh?
He's getting a balloon.
That's what pot does to you.
Francine-
If you're on the pot.
You never heard that one before?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that would be hysterical. You would have done that with your baby if you didn't abort it spontaneously in the bathroom. I love that story.
Francine, that was hilarious when I heard it for the first time in 5th grade. Oh, my God. That's the first time you heard that?
Yeah, someone's commenting on Pal Talk that I love that Dragnet episode.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Sure. Maybe
Every
Barack,
time you smoke a joint, a baby dies.
maybe Barack was seeing some white rabbits, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's the baby on TV.
Oh, look at that. They're showing how to cook a baby. All the news. This time of year, they love showing how to cook a baby. You know, as long as you baste them, they're nice and tender.
Yeah.
And the skin. The skin is the unhealthy part, but it tastes so good and crispy.
Let's all have fun with Google today. I need a group effort here.
Yeah.
Group effort. Everybody right now who's listening needs to just Google baby in the microwave. Or you want to go baby in the oven. Which one's easier? Baby in the oven, right?
Baby in the oven.
All right, baby in the oven.
And
a group effort from all the pests right now. Everybody on Pal Talk, everybody on Instant Feedback, everybody listening right now. Even use your little mobile device.
Right.
Baby in the oven.
Baby in the oven.
Let's have fun with that with Google today. Let's make that number one. Baby in the oven.
Does George Bush do that on Thanksgiving Day when he pardons the baby?
He pardons him, then sends him to Guantanamo Bay.
What?
Oh,
Can we just go home?
He didn't say that.
Anthony, Anthony, I want to go home.
Just,
I
you know
don't
something?
need to be here.
Tear up the questions. Everyone leave.
Just have...
There's
it's
no
over.
way. This guy is a
Guantanamo
grand
Bay?
champion dummy. Guantanamo Bay.
well, Francine's sitting there like, what's the problem with that? Right, Francine?
Guantanamo Bay.
Do you know what it's called?
I think it's Guantanamo.
Guantanamo.
you can say it
That's
like that.
pretty good.
Because
Okay.
there's a song about it.
Is there?
What's the song?
No, that's...
How do you sing that?
you
I
dummy.
think it's Guantanamera.
Oh, you are...
Oh my God. This is the best panel of dummies ever.
What are you talking about? Can I go home?
What song are you
She
talking
just said Guantanamo, like she's Spanish trying to speak English.
Guantanamo.
I took Spanish for 6 years for the record.
Really?
What record?
That was second grade.
For the record.
Right.
What song were you talking about though? Guantanamo Bay.
I think it's Guantanamera.
What?
There's a song called...
Is there? Okay, there could be. I'm not gonna judge.
All right.
What do I know?
Yeah.
I think Voss is far more stupid than what she's saying. I don't even remember what he said now. It was so off.
Number one search today is baby in the oven. All right, hey.
We're here. We have our contestants for our first annual Dumb Off.
Yes.
Can I just say something before you get started?
Research
I think we
complete.
a game show. One of you guys should do a little back history of our dumbness.
Yeah, well,
think,
that's
like-
kind of what I was getting to. I was saying our first annual Dumb Off. I was going to introduce and meet some of the...
No, I mean like our schooling, what we've accomplished, stuff like that.
Can you let him go with the flow? It's his show,
all
stupid.
right, okay.
Well, you can go that route too.
We should have had.
I could just.
We should have had dumb moments on the Opie and Anthony show from these guys.
Yeah.
We don't have that much
Really
time.
dumb moments.
That's all I'm saying.
Although, I'm sure we'll get brand new ones.
All right, Bob, did you
We
graduate high
already
school?
have.
Bob Kelly?
I graduated high school, but for 3 years I was in the rubber rooms, which was basically like the one class all day weight room, snakes. You played kickball for 5 hours. You know.
I was in that same school. It was called Sarah, not middle school, continuation school.
Yeah.
I was kicked out of Dana Hills High School in California because I was constantly absent and late. And they put me in this thing where you did dittos, like you got a ditto, and it was the easiest, like, retard work. And then you kind of hung out, and the teacher would be like, who wants to go surfing?
Yeah.
And, like, some of the kids would just go surfing with the teacher.
I actually had
cool
they
is
give you
that?
one paragraph, 4 questions in that one paragraph.
Yeah.
Which is basically like a line, a question, and then I would go work at a styrofoam factory and a retard was my boss. I make styrofoam
we have
balls.
this parallel thing because I went there to that school and then worked at a place that made Hobie catamarans. So I had to take styrofoam and then cover it with fiberglass.
Yeah.
Great job.
I
No
used to make
masks,
it-
no nothing. I think I got black lung disease.
I used to make the balls for Christmas ornaments.
Christmas
Yeah,
ornament.
me and this retard guy, we sit there all day
Oh,
just rounding
Rich
balls.
Voss.
This was your schooling?
Yeah, well, I only went to
You did well.
I only went to 2 classes, and then I worked my way back into regular class, graduated.
Yeah.
But from 6th grade to I think 10th grade, I was in juvie. I didn't do any schooling.
See, I didn't go the trouble route. I just went I don't want to go to school route. You then turned that free time that could be spent smoking pot and watching cartoons with your friends, which is what I did, into getting into trouble.
I did do that. It's just my friend lit me on fire while we were watching cartoons.
See, it's not a good friend. Rich Voss has his hand up. You can barely see. I thought someone threw a doll arm up on the table.
I don't like you as the host leaning towards one of the contestants and bonding like this.
I'm sorry.
I find it quite illegal.
Well, it's your turn.
schooling?
I'll lean
No,
toward
I'm
you.
not done. I'm not. If he's done, let's.
I think he was done. We got his good background on what a scum he was when he was growing up.
Your schooling, Rich?
Rich, what'd you do?
High school, college?
Before Harvard or what happened?
Here's the thing.
I quit school, but
Did you
like
grow-
in
did you-
school,
Harvard.
Wait, what do you mean you quit school?
They knew I was trouble. So first in like 10th grade or 9th grade, they sent me to a special trailer to learn how to repair lawnmowers. It was like a only special,
Working over Bill Cochran's outfit,
so they-
fixing lawnmowers and whatnot.
So it was like some program for the trouble kids.
How long
So it
ago
was-
was this? Did you have like a chalkboard and like a
Funding
bucket
received.
that you kept your lunch in?
You're saying he was Little House on the Prairie times?
Then
I think he was
after,
calling you old.
After I quit the trailer and lawnmower repair,
Yeah.
then I went back to the school, and this was young, and they put me in a special, where trouble kids in the school, and like we would sing class, and they have us wrestle and fight, and that was class.
Right.
Yeah,
You
it was
bet on it?
Yeah, like I had to wrestle like the toughest guy, Jack Hill, in class, and then I went to high school.
Was a short bus involved?
Sounds
No,
like
I went to high school, but I
a,
never
sounds
went.
like a Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
I never went to school. I just
This
went
new
there to
Jew's
sell
gonna
pot.
beat him.
Yeah.
So I guess I had enough credits to get through the 10th grade. You know, you have credits to graduate, a certain amount
Through
of
the
credits.
10th grade?
And I was gonna, and all my friends, and then I went and showed up at 11th and 12th grade, but I didn't graduate. I just went there to sell pot and went to woodshop class.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go back, and then I woke up and said, "Nah, I'm not going back." So I have basically enough credits. If I went back, I would have to do 11th and 12th grade.
You have a 10th grade education.
Officially,
Officially,
you made
10th grade education.
Maybe 9.5.
Okay, you barely made it through.
let's
10.
get to Francine.
And Francine, of course.
the smart
lovely
one out of the
Francine.
bunch. She actually went to college.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Francine,
I
you're
didn't have a college fund. I'm not.
I went to college
Yeah.
too. I'm 2 classes away, math and English, from an associate's degree
It doesn't
in
count.
fine arts. Yeah,
What
it was hard.
college?
I drew. It was community college in Boston, Bunker Hill, and I just drew
What was the name of the college?
Bunker Hill.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was bad.
Bunker Hill Community College.
Did you wear fatigues to the college?
Yeah, really?
Also known as the 13th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, Francine, your high school was in what part of Connecticut?
No, I went to school in Maryland,
Oh, in Maryland.
and I had some private schooling.
Private schooling. And why was that?
The courts made her.
Why? Well, actually, I wasn't smart enough to get in, but my brother was, so they let me in too.
On your brother's coattails. That's nice.
Basically, they couldn't deny that ass of yours.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's probably it.
Isn't there like listening to her speak and listening to him speak? Aren't there different kinds of dumbness?
Yeah, it's weird. There are.
Yeah, I mean, her dumbness. I don't know if she's dumb. I think she knows how to spell and do math, but there's some. When she speaks, I want to kill her.
But how dumb do you have to be to let your friend light you on fire? I mean, you can't be too smart.
No, I was really stoned. We smoked like a pound of weed.
I got high for many years of my life. I never let anybody light me on fire.
Yeah, but you did wear shorts
You just let
to
your-
get more drugs. Let's not forget. I'd rather be lit on fire myself than wear tiny little jean shorts to get more
Jeans,
drugs.
They were little white basketball see-through. Well, whatever.
Jesus, what are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget
You've
it.
never heard this story?
No, what are you
God.
He used to dress
Tragic.
sexy for his drug dealer to
He
get
was
more
gay.
drugs.
He was gay.
And he was hoping that the drug dealer would invite him upstairs. And then when he wasn't invited upstairs sometimes, he felt rejected.
Hey, coke makes you do weird stuff, man.
Yeah, talk fast. It doesn't make you gay. There's no drug that just makes you gay.
I didn't say I was gay.
Bob, he would get jealous. He would be there with one of his friends, and his friend would be Kevin.
He was good looking.
Kevin would be invited upstairs, and Rich would have to wait downstairs, and he would be bummed out that the drug dealer didn't invite him upstairs at times.
What was Kevin wearing? A bikini?
Kevin was so good looking, he didn't have to wear. He could wear long jeans and work boots. He was just a good looking man.
I would just pay to see you impatiently waiting in the lobby.
You could see. I was in the house, but the shorts. You could see
Daisy Dukes.
You could see like a part of the. I mean, they were so short that like the sack would hang out a little.
Jesus.
What am I doing here? I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I can't spell. I suck. Can I go home?
Well, that doesn't make you dumb because you can't spell. You're a lot dumber than when it comes to spelling.
Listen.
It's a lot more than spelling.
Listen, we'll find out.
We have to take our first break, but we got to at least start the dumb off. You guys got paper in front of you and a Sharpie, and no cheating, please.
Now, who is going to be the official timekeeper, and how much time are they going to have for each question? 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
That's
it takes that long to open the pen.
10 seconds. 10 seconds is good. Yeah, we'll give it 10 seconds.
We'll give you enough time to write down an answer.
10 seconds from the time the question is read, and then I will go that, and you then will begin.
I think you guys are just in a rush now because of break, and you're saying 10 seconds. That's quick.
It is a dumb off. I mean, you guys are treating it like a real show.
No problem. What do you want? We'll allow them to answer their dumb question, all right?
Okay,
New
but if
colonists have
If you go
arrived.
too long, then we got to take you out of the game.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Can't we just, figure it out as we go along?
all right, whatever.
All right, here we go.
You want the first question?
You just want to
Here it
hit
is.
the bell.
Is that your intro? You never did your intro.
That was the
Hold on.
intro.
Okay.
We
Hold on,
introduced
hold
you.
on. All right, I can play this again.
But we can see each other's answers.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Cheat.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, it's the
Don't
first.
cheat. I was in juvie hall in 6th grade. Don't cheat.
Look at you. You're all like, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, listen, we got official production.
By the way, quickly, Patrick sent me a text.
Yeah.
And he said he had texted Bobby and wished him good luck. And Bobby wrote him back and said, I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose. L-O-O-S-E. No crap. L-O-O-S-E.
Listen to me.
You know you're going to lose.
I can't spell.
Obviously.
I can't.
And Patrick felt to
write-
share that with
me writing an
everybody.
email is honey. How do you? I don't know how to spell restaurant.
You can spell
That's
damn
a hard
good,
one.
can't you?
That's
Oh, damn.
Here's the official production for the dumb off.
It's the first annual Dumb Off
This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around to make it better.
on the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, here's your first question, Anthony.
Here it is. Which is the closest
The wildfire
planet
virus
to
is
the
spreading on
sun?
Earth at an alarming
By the
rate,
way,
Closest planet to the
threatening
sun.
These are the
entire
easy
populations
questions.
all
You got
over the
easy,
globe.
medium, and hard.
The grim
They
prediction
are writing.
is that
Writing
soon the
down their
entire
answers.
You
population
can
of
write
the
nice and big, by the
planet
way.
will be
Try not to cheat. Bobby's done. Rich.
So we got some COVID bullshit going on.
Francine has written down something, but it took her a little long. Did you write anything, Rich?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quickly.
Let's start with Fred. Let's see.
Start with Francine. Which is the closest planet to the sun? Francine, you wrote.
The wrong paper, dummy.
Oh my God. She wrote Uranus. Or Uranus, as people who don't want to be embarrassed say it. But I am so sorry.
Who's keeping track?
That is incorrect.
All right.
And now Rich Voss, he wrote Jupiter. Jupiter would be the closest planet to the sun. And that, of course, is wrong.
I saved paper.
You certainly did. You wrote it very small. And now Bobby Kelly wrote Earth. Our own planet Earth being closest to the sun. Holy mother of God. It's a trifecta of idiots.
Who is it?
Who is it? It's a planet. What is it?
Is the sun considered?
The moon isn't a planet. I shouldn't be getting dumb answers still thrown at me.
Yes, you should. You want this to be funny or
Oh,
not?
is this a dumb off?
Let
Is
us
the
talk.
sun considered a planet?
No, it's the sun.
All right.
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. And what do you mean that's the
That's
main
the center of the thing we float around.
And the moon is the semi-main thing.
The moon is a... no.
You're dropping the F-bomb.
Sorry, Tom.
He's getting flustered.
OMA dummies. This is fantastic.
Well, this is... can I just say something?
Yes.
This is information. I understand it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Let me finish.
Oh my God.
This is information that does you nothing.
Not only did he get it wrong, he spelled it wrong.
When are you going to ask? When are you going to really something?
What do you want me to ask you how to balance a checkbook?
Look at
Something that's going to get you.
First question, and he's already flustered.
I'm with Bob. This is useless information.
This is not useless if
A
you're going to try to
colonist
figure
has
a girl with
died.
astrology.
Francine, why Uranus?
Astrology?
I don't remember a lot of the planets.
No.
So that was
one that popped in your head.
That and Venus. I
Yeah.
think it's green.
What, Venus?
Yeah.
Or Uranus? Yeah.
I had a really hot earth science teacher.
So you didn't pay much attention.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the answer is Mercury.
All the people out there
Mercury.
that said
Why
Mercury,
didn't you ask what's in the
congratulations.
bottom of a thermometer, and then we might have got that right.
It's different.
Or maybe through a hint.
But who asked that?
There's no hints.
Who knows that?
Everybody in the fifth grade.
I do now.
You should have said name 4 planets.
Yeah.
Or 5 planets. That would have been a good hard question.
Name 5 planets.
Myself.
All right, hold on. We got to take a break. But Nate in Brooklyn wants in.
That was a good
That was good, Rich. Yeah. A Bob Kelly Planet joke. Let's go to Nate in Brooklyn. Go ahead.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
you gotta do like the SATs, let them write their name down for a couple points because that's the only way there'll be any points scored this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll go to Joe in Staten Island. Joe.
It can't be possible. It's making me angry. It's preposterous. They can't possibly be this dumb.
He's getting angry at how stupid you are.
Did you know Mercury?
Did you know, Joe?
Did I know? No.
Exactly, stupid.
All right, so
All right, listen. We got to take a break.
wait, hold on. What's the closest planet
No, he's
to the
gone.
Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield?
Boy, Red Boss.
I have
Very
to give
good.
him one plug.
Are you somewhere this weekend?
No, but I'm going to be at the Comedy Connection in Boston in January.
I have a show too.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to fill that.
All right, listen, they're babbling. Listen, we got to get control back here. It's the first annual dumb off. We got to take a break. And why don't you give the second question as we go in a break? Give them a little extra time.
All right, extra time. What is the capital of Italy?
Oh.
All right, just write it down. We'll give
Write
you
it
the
down.
answer
No
back.
cheating. No looking. The capital of Italy we are looking for.
The dumb off has begun on the Opie and Anthony show.
Okay. I already wrote my answer. Wow.
Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A, uncut and live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
This is the Opie and Anthony show.
Wow, they're just babbling over there.
It's hysterical to listen to.
It's the first annual, or the first, let's just call it the first dumb off on the Opie and Anthony show. 5th grade questions. That's what these guys are attempting to answer.
5th grade in what neighborhood?
Yeah.
Long Island, white neighborhood, or inner city? You know,
It runs the gamut.
really?
And what were you guys talking about with
I
Francine?
just think she should take that Raggedy Ann hair out of her head and go with an afro.
Yeah.
I think an afro on a black woman is the sexiest thing ever.
She could look like Joanne Chesmart.
Do you know how hard it is to take care of an afro, first of all?
You look like a scarecrow. Just take it out. You probably have beautiful afro. I love like that commercial where the white kid filled the little afro, the black kid's afro. There's
What the
nothing.
hell are you talking about?
There's nothing
It's
that's sexier than a black chick with an afro.
You watch commercial. You don't have TiVo?
Can you move your dumb head so I can look at her?
This is what's been going on the entire time we've been
Bobby
sitting
had
here.
the funniest line on the planet.
What?
I don't want to repeat it.
Just go ahead.
They said what part of her body smells like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think you can say that.
They were discussing the smell of a
Well, I asked her,
certain part of
I asked her what her ass smelled like. Like
Well,
what?
you
What?
can't
her
really
bum,
say
her
that.
bum.
whoa.
Oh, you can't say that.
Forget it,
you can't say that
Now it's
either.
too late.
What? And I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart, and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
It sounded like 2007 Seinfeld. You say you're smart. You know what I mean?
Don't try to suck me into your bad joke.
I've had some good ones. A couple crashes.
What are we, a comedy team now? You know what I mean? It's your turn, Bob.
Stiller and bigger.
Who's on first?
That was pretty good, Bob.
I don't deny that he has good.
Hey, you know what? He gets plugged for that. Rich Boss at what crap hole you at this weekend?
The Comedy Cove.
No, I hear they got a
Scotty's
club
in Springfield,
All right,
New Jersey.
Friday and Saturday. There you go. Hey, and you can go to Rich Boss.
And Bonnie's working with me this weekend.
And the baby will be backstage, unattended. That's terrific.
Oh yeah, because we go on together.
You should.
We're the cover buns.
Right.
Take the baby out too.
Hey, speaking of baby, we're attempting to make baby in the oven number one on Google today as far as searches.
Baby in the oven.
Baby in the oven. We need everybody to Google that right now. Everyone on Pal Talk, Google it again. Just keep Googling it. We want baby in the oven as the number one search today. All right.
Jeez. Sorry, very distracted.
Yeah.
There seems to be a naked woman on Pal Talk doing one of the most unsexiest dances I've ever seen in my life.
What is she doing?
I don't know. I think she's trying to dry a certain area because she just got out of the shower. And then look at this stupid dance. It's Phastm 3, Phastm 3. She's doing like this thing. She might just be trying to dry a certain area. Do the dance again because Opie didn't see it.
Oh.
No, look, here it is. Look. What is that?
She's doing
like the funky chicken. She's doing the completely naked chicken dance.
She's just trying to get all her areas dried. Okay. Dumb off. We gave you guys a question before the break. It was, what is the capital of Italy?
Of Italy.
Let's start with Bob Kelly this time.
Bobby.
I wrote down. Let me just speak on mic here. Rome.
Rome is correct.
Very good.
That is the correct answer.
Shocked,
Now,
dummy.
a shocked Rich Voss just looked over at Bobby like, it can't be Rome.
Rich, what is your answer? The capital
Well,
of
I
Italy.
first wrote Venice and crossed it off. Then I wrote Florence and crossed it off. And then I wrote Naples.
Can I stop? Can we stop right here? Can we stop right here? I want to protest, and I want to fill a complaint, a formal complaint to the board of this dumb off. This man cheated. We were in the other room. We both wrote down our answer before we left. I had mine written down. You can see there's one thing written on here.
Yes.
One.
Rome.
Okay? We went outside. Someone actually said it out loud. Okay? And I was like, shut up. Don't say it. And I go, Voss, show me yours. I'll show you mine so we know that we didn't cheat. He pulled his out, and he had, I don't even know what he wrote.
Problem with
He wrote Flo.
Flow.
He wrote Florence. I go, yours is Florence. You cannot change your mind. That's it. I showed him mine was Rome. One thing.
And it's not even written there.
Listen, here's the
Funding
thing with Bobby.
received.
He got it right. He's a sore winner. Okay, his acting classes are working out because that never happened. Right now, he goes, I'm going to show you
Get
how
Mike
good I can act.
DiStefano in here.
Who's the dummy that actually said it out there?
Mike DiStefano.
Why would he say?
Why would he say the answer?
No, because it wasn't his fault. It came. I asked the question, and he went, "Hey," and he went, "Oh." He just answered. He kind of. He asked the question. It wasn't his fault.
All
It wasn't
right.
his fault.
Enough of your goddamn.
Mike, what are you doing? You're wrecking our whole bit. You're
giving the answers
Yeah,
out.
it wasn't his fault.
Okay, let's say.
And even with cheating, dummy came up with 3 wrong answers. Rich.
If I got it right, I wasn't going to take it because that was a joke.
okay.
That was a bit. I wouldn't take it. I'm honest.
Wait. Get on Mike. We can't hear you, Mike.
It's his first time doing radio.
Mike, sit down over there.
There you go.
Mike DiStefano, right? Playing Caroline's this weekend?
Yeah, I'm at Caroline's.
I saw you as part of Dennis Leary and Friends for the first time. I thought you were hilarious.
Thanks,
so
man. Appreciate
I
it.
definitely wanted to get you in here and plug the Caroline's gig. So what happened with the dumb off? You messed up the whole thing.
No, I didn't know it was a contest. I was in the room, and I just heard Bobby say, what's the capital of Italy? And I said, Rome. And then he said, shut up, don't say anything. And then I said, no, it's Naples.
Oh, you did say wrong.
Boss wrote down Naples.
cheater.
Oh, that's why he cheated.
This is why he cheated.
Because he wrote Florence originally. Went, oh my God, that's the wrong answer. Mike said Naples, so he goes, oh, Mike has to be right. So he changed his answer to Naples.
Exactly.
I was only kidding with him.
You still got it wrong.
Okay, so let's give Bobby a point.
All right.
No,
and
because I got it right. You're not giving me anything, dummy.
all right.
We're going to give him a point.
Let's go to Francine.
We've been through one question.
I know,
We're not even
Francine.
through.
Francine,
the second one.
The capital of Italy. What did you write down?
What's your answer? Say it out loud.
Spain.
Oh my God. I have to. Can I go?
I get
The
it.
capital of
I go.
Italy. She wrote Spain. Bobby, you can't just leave. You can't leave the dumb off.
All right, Bobby, you're. Sit down.
Not even the same language.
It was fantastic.
Well, now I remember.
That's wonderful. So the only person that has gotten the question right is Bob Kelly.
So far, Bob Kelly
Has one answer right.
One answer right.
And we got 0-0.
Okay.
Let's go with a very easy one. Why don't you do number 3 for the guy?
Yes, here it is. President Teddy Roosevelt. You may remember Teddy Roosevelt, the president. He has a famous saying. It's, was it talk or speak? Yeah, okay. Talk softly
You can stop right now.
and carry a big blank.
Oh, I got it.
He's so excited. Whatever. They're writing their answers down. Oh, boy. Oh, she just looks like she wants to jump out the window.
Talk softly or what?
Talk softly and carry a big blank was his saying. All right.
All right. Everyone got their answers there?
Yes.
She's,
You got one in there, Francine?
Good, Francine.
everyone's answers
Well,
are
no,
in.
Rich Boss goes first this time
And
around.
Buford Puffers. What's his name?
Just keep trying. Go ahead.
Buford Pusser.
Puffer. Holy God.
A colonist
I love
has
Rich
died.
Boss. He's so stupid.
Buford.
Say pumpkin.
No, it's
Just say it.
You know the
You wanna
guy
say pumpkin.
walking tall?
Yes, pumpkin.
Buford Pumpkin? No, it's not pumpkin.
Rupert Pupkin. All right.
Buford.
All right, I got something for Rich.
Puffer.
I like turtles.
All right. All right, Rich, what's your answer?
Rich, your answer to
Stick.
yes, stick is correct.
But
Rich
he was
Boss
around.
was.
That's not fair.
He was around. Wow.
She should get a point for that.
I don't think she's joking.
Even if she's wrong, she should get a point for that.
I don't think it's a joke, but do you realize that was funny? Not accurate, but very funny.
Very funny. Bob Kelly, what's your answer, sir? Stick.
He wrote stick.
All right.
Also correct. And
Francine, the only one that isn't on the board yet. Francine, go
talk
ahead.
softly and carry a big.
I thought of
What'd you write?
I wrote gun.
Oh, wow.
A big
What are the
gun.
odds? This is like method questions for her.
Are you saying because of her racial background
Yes.
that perhaps gun was just predestined to come out of
in her
her?
neighborhood, that would be correct.
Yeah.
Actually.
Would sneak up behind you carefully and carry a big gun.
That's
Speak loudly.
Actually, Obama said that.
Can we, all right, let's continue. You want to
Yes.
go with, number 4. We'll do another easy one.
Here it is.
everybody.
Number 4. If it's another planet question.
I'll let you know.
The planet's
You guys-
very important.
You guys want another planet question?
Why are
Found
the
it-
planets important? Tell me that.
If you can, because they're around our planet in space.
And what do they do?
They hold
So our
everything
buildings.
together.
And eventually we're going to have to move and live on one of these, so.
Are you
We're
serious?
gonna live on Mars, actually.
You know, if it wasn't for the rest of the planets, we would be sucked into the sun. So count your blessings.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
The sun doesn't.
Why would we be sucked into the sun if it was...
Because
Why
the
are
gravity of
planets
the
sucked in?
gravity of some of the larger planets, especially like Jupiter and Saturn, actually pull the Earth away from the sun. It keeps it in an orbit around the
go
sun
around.
as the sun tries to
Is
pull.
that-
It's a constant little battle between all the planets.
Is that
Alright, you-
documented?
It's just like me.
No, but what does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
It's cold and there are ugly chicks there.
My brother goes to school in Maine.
I'm happy to hear it. Can I get the goddamn question out?
Can I say, do you understand her dumbness is different?
I know,
Yeah,
I
there's
see.
many
There's
different-
many different types of dumbness.
When you say brother, do you mean relative?
Yes, he would be a relative.
Okay.
If you count Pluto as a planet, how many planets are in our solar system?
Oh, everybody knows that.
All right. Bob Kelly just throws down his Sharpie, I guess.
I don't like planet questions.
He doesn't like planet
No,
questions.
I know. They never taught me that.
They never taught you that in reform school?
Reform school.
All right,
Is he a little rascal?
Let's move it along. Let's go
And
to
Francine, do you have an answer? Francine, your answer. What is that?
That's a horrible.
That's what it said 9-11. That's what her brother's really doing.
9 to 11.
This isn't a...
Her brother's school is called Attica.
You can't say 9 to 11.
This wasn't open to like
9 to 11.
9 to
I know
11.
it's one of them. I really want one.
All right, pick one.
All right, pick one.
I'm going to go with 9.
Ah, she's going with 9. That is indeed correct.
Whoa.
Don't go changing anything.
I got it wrong. I changed it, but it was wrong. I'll admit it. I don't give a... I don't like planets.
Look how freaked out he gets. We didn't ask you yet.
I don't care. I got it wrong.
What's the answer?
What's the answer, Bob?
9?
No, what did you write?
I wrote 7 plus 2.
7 planets. Okay.
I don't know. What are planets? We already said we didn't like planets, and you got another planet question right out the gate.
I didn't write these. Rich Voss.
Me?
Yes.
He wrote this.
No, the other Rich Voss.
Here's my problem. I didn't finish making the 9 because I got lazy.
7.
First of all, she wrote 9 and 11.
Yes.
That's her answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't I just...
I could have wrote 7, 8, 9, and then...
No, then we said she had to pick one.
That's a 50-50 thing.
Bobby's close.
They both could have been
You're
wrong.
giving her odds on her
Both could have been.
dumbness.
If she wrote 7 and 11, we would have been like, pick one.
Yeah, it was a
Didn't matter.
33% chance.
Why are you such a sore loser?
All right, Dan, where are we at? Who's leading the dumb off?
Bobby.
With the correct answer.
Bob Kelly has 2 points. Voss and Francine each have 1.
All right. Do we have time for another question?
Yes.
I sure hope so.
Which one you want to ask, Ann? We should move along. Move to...
I want to answer or ask number 6.
First of all, Bob, look at all the paper you're wasting. You could do them all on...
Don't
All right,
worry
Al
about
Gore, relax.
paper. Al Gore.
I'll write it on a polar bear if you don't
All right.
shut up.
We're going to go with 6. Here we go.
Okay. The slaves were freed during which war? During which war?
I got it.
Keep quiet, everybody.
And that question leans towards,
You think Francine has a advantage here because she's a black woman?
No. I said towards Bobby. Because his parents owned him.
What?
Just write down an answer and shut up.
Everybody got their answers?
Everyone now has their answers. We will start with the very dejected Robert Kelly.
He's sweating. Gravy is pouring down his face.
Look, there's 2 wars back then. I was thinking of back which one.
There was 2 wars.
Before World War I and before World War II, there was the Revolutionary War, there was a Civil War. I mean, there was a couple things going on.
All right.
Okay, which one did you write down as
I
an
wrote
answer?
Civil.
You wrote down the Civil War is the war in which the slaves were freed, and that is correct. It was indeed the Civil War. Rich Voss, now looking dejected. What was...
Civil War.
Oh,
and I
he
don't even
tried
go
to-
to acting class.
No.
Yeah. And Francine, which war? What is
The Civil
the
Revolution.
Civil Revolutionary
She's cheating.
Yeah.
Now she gets to pick one. That's a wrong answer,
No,
my
I
friend.
believe she thinks that's one war.
Which is wrong.
Right, the Civil Revolutionary War. It's just...
Wouldn't it be the same as the Civil War?
Oh my God.
No, the Revolutionary War was the War of
You should
Independence.
call your brother for some of these answers. When is
From
his
England.
calling
Yeah,
time?
can she get a lifeline to prison?
Yeah, I know. Really, get your phone card out.
University, you guys.
He's
Stop
in a
it.
university
Yeah.
of hard knocks.
Is that what they call it?
No, my mom pays for us to go to school.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't get in that. Don't get all uppity.
She should just go get a new car.
You're not going to cry, are you?
Hey,
Yeah. Do you take Spanish and Italian?
No, I only took Spanish.
Okay.
6 years.
That works.
6 years?
Yep.
All right, give us something in Spanish. 6 years. Go ahead.
Yo soy Louis.
Oh my God!
She's ordering Chinese food.
iPad.
Que pasa? She can't even fake a Spanish accent.
You know, it usually comes to you after the 7th year of taking the class.
Yeah, maybe it was one more year she needed. Can we squeeze another question in here?
Louis.
Here we go. Number 9 is a good one.
Yeah, you gotta do 9.
Okay. Here it is. Pins. Thank you.
If a planet comes out of your mouth, I'm
Well, it's not technically a planet.
If it has to do with space.
Well, okay, now there'll be trouble. But this is something everyone should know. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? The first man to walk on the moon. All right. Again, Francine just looks perplexed and baffled.
I'm thinking,
And
you
she
guys.
looks like she wants to eat her Sharpie. Rich Voss is done, and Bob Kelly is looking at...
He was 48
Sam's
when that
feet
happened.
for some reason.
I wasn't even born. He was having cocktails at a bar, watching it live on TV.
When were you born?
70.
Well, that was an accident.
Yeah, but you should just know this.
Just know it. It's not like something you got to be born to remember. Jesus Christ.
But I'm getting somebody mixed up in my head.
I bet you are.
Did you write it down?
Hang on.
All right.
Ask me the question one more time.
Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
I got it.
All right, he thinks he has it. Okay, pins down.
Let's go to Francine.
We'll start with Francine. Francine, who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Superman?
Could you please say that into the mic in a loud, clear voice?
Did she write Superman?
No. Please say it.
Oh my God.
Just say it.
Please say it.
Louis Armstrong.
He played the trumpet on the moon.
I'm on the moon,
Oh my God.
I'm on the moon.
He forgot his last name.
Hello, Dolly. Well, hello. Oops, I fell in a crater.
Louis Armstrong.
Wait. I see rocks of gray.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, you are a gem. You are a gem, Louis Armstrong. Let's go to Rich Voss. Rich Voss writes...
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. He was indeed.
Want me to tell you something? As I wrote, I'm done writing, and then you go to her, and I look at Armstrong. I go, she got it right too. And then you went, oh no! When you looked, I'm going, I can't be wrong.
You thought you were wrong.
Oh
Yes.
man,
Bob Kelly. Oh no! He got the other guy right.
Neil Armstrong, baby.
Oh, there he is. He's faking. He was faking again.
Good acting.
A lot of good acting.
wait, hold on.
Wow.
I wrote it quick. It's Neil Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. Francine.
I should get partial credit.
Yeah.
In an insane asylum.
It's almost like
You guys were
government
talking the whole time. I couldn't even think.
We were talking.
Well,
Sorry, but people
You
talk.
cannot get government assistance in a quiz.
that is
All right,
fantastic.
Dan, where are we at?
I only use 2
What's
papers.
who's winning the dumb off?
Bob Kelly has 4 points.
4 points, by the way. 4 right answers. Okay.
Yes, Voss is right behind him with 3 right answers, and Francine's got 1.
1. All right.
This is really bothering me.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't like coming from behind.
Well,
I'm not a catch-up guy.
we're gonna head into the medium questions next.
Why don't you go for some tough questions?
Why don't you let Opie run the
Why
show
don't
he
you-
wants
You
to
don't
run?
think these are
Wrap
tough
up.
questions?
Okay.
What you?
All right.
You got like a 50 on the easy questions.
Yeah.
What are you
he's
rushing in?
Stunk.
I think we asked 6 questions and you got like 3 of them right.
All right, I'm
And
wrong.
they
I
should-
stand corrected.
These questions should be all of our age bracket. You shouldn't ask something that Voss was there, like, when Kennedy got shot.
Experienced things to
All right.
Yeah, really?
Any kid should know this growing up.
All right.
You know,
we gotta
I
take a
know,
break.
I
We
know
gotta-
about the Ark. I wasn't there then.
Back to you, Anthony.
Yes, as we continue our dumb off with Robert Kelly, of course, Rich Voss, and the lovely Francine.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
What excludes you two from the dumb off?
That we're not dumb.
Well, Opie should answer a couple questions.
Jesus.
No. You're only smart
Yeah.
because of what you do. You work, you come here, you talk, you go home.
I
you play
was very
video games.
smart before I got into radio.
Wait, there's no reason.
I
you
would
can't-
read.
We're smart enough not to get involved with the dumb off.
And first of all, you
That's
can,
how smart we
you
are.
can't say you're only smart because of what you do. You're smart because you're smart.
And I know what Bob's getting at, and I'll tell you what he's getting at.
What?
You're right, Bob. I probably would have missed a couple questions there. But I was smart enough not to get involved with this.
All right, well,
That's the difference between me and you.
that makes total
You fell
sense.
for it.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You did suck me into this.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm sitting there sweating over a couple of these questions.
Yeah, because me and you, I mean, Anthony, okay, I'll give you, I know you're smart. You have some weird intelligence. I don't know what it is. I think you're an alien. Norton's smart because he had no social life. All right? He, when I was hanging out and, you know, having sex with girls and drinking and having fun, he was reading books and
No, it
fixing
seems
his
to me he
glasses.
was doing a lot of the same.
Right.
Yeah, but his cost
He's
money.
been a pervert his whole life.
And I'll be fair. I would have probably got the Mercury thing wrong.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I probably would have got a little confused with that question, but the rest of them are easy.
He's stoned because he's up by 1 point.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go,
I know.
man. Next question.
Okay. In the name of the agency known as NASA,
Research complete.
what does the second A stand for? The second A in NASA.
A colonist has died.
Someone wrote your dumb on my paper.
A colonist has died.
That's not nice.
Someone wrote "you're dumb" on her paper. That's
It was
not
probably
right.
the right side of your brain.
All right, they're all scribbling away here. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
It was really cold.
But all right, Rich is done. Francine's done. Bob is still toiling over the question. No, well, Rich is back to writing again.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Never
This
gonna
is-
die.
it's okay. He's folding his paper now.
Francine, it's Louis Armstrong. Louis
That
Armstrong.
was really mean.
By the way, she
Bobby
wrote,
is really.
Hold on. By the way, she wrote Louis Armstrong. Said Louis, but she wrote Louis Armstrong.
Oh, Louis.
Well, how do you spell Louis?
Yeah, Louis spelled with an S.
L-E-Y. Whatever. L-E-W.
There's a few ways. Like
L-E
Lucky Louis
something.
is that. Louis was like Louis.
I got questions on my mind.
Bob Kelly, could you please write an answer? At this point, we're just looking for something.
I don't know. Yeah, national errands.
All right.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, you better. You're running out of time here.
All right, whatever.
He's disqualified for his question.
All right.
I got it.
What did
Well,
you write, Bobby?
Bobby, what did you write?
I
The
don't-
second A in NASA stands for.
Airspace.
Oh, I didn't even know what the N in the first place
Of course. Why would you?
That's what I would have helped it.
Space. I
Oh.
would have to say.
Well, what do you
I
what did
can't
you
write
write?
association.
That's what I was gonna put.
Look, what did you put?
Yeah, it's too late.
Lift your hand.
Space.
Lift your hand.
Get help and lift your hand.
You can't say it. You have to. It has to be written down.
All right, give me the wrong
I'm
answer.
giving you.
Sorry.
I'm wronging you.
Sorry, we're tough here. Rich,
Rich.
Well, I first put astronauts, but then I put America. America.
Dude, that is so much dumber than
I don't know what I didn't know what the NAS stood for. If I knew, what's the first one? What's the
National,
National.
National Air and Space. But I can't
No.
get the last.
National Aeronautics.
Aeronautics Space.
Space.
What
did you write?
Agenda.
America.
America. I don't know. I didn't know what difference.
And
It's got to be a
Francine. Association.
Ooh, very good.
It's wrong, but it's administration.
Screw you. Really, a fifth grader knows that?
Yeah, really?
Really, a fifth grader
That was
knows
pretty
that?
close.
I knew that in the 5th grade.
That's because you were made in a basement.
Why are you attacking him?
Because he stinks. Him and his stupid space question.
Yeah.
It does nothing for you. Really?
That's right.
Who's gonna walk
Man,
up
we're
and
meant
go?
to fly.
Enough with the, all right, enough with the space question.
Okay.
What do we got here?
All right.
Friggin' acronyms. You know what those are? Ask that question.
How about,
What are they?
how about,
You don't know what an acronym is?
you want to go with 16 amp?
It's
Question 16.
Send them in.
16. How about this?
That's a hard one. Now this is one I think I'd get right.
Okay.
What was New York City known as in the year 1626?
Boom, boom, boom.
You got it?
lost his face.
Look at
What do you mean? What was it known as? Like for like travel agents?
Just shut up. They had travel agents in 18. What'd you say?
travel.
Oh, God. Di Stefano, kick his ass. Go back.
Yes. It went 1626.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got it.
1626. All right. Okay, everybody's answers are in.
Yes.
Let's start with Francine. What did you write?
Yes.
You gotta say this to the mic.
Pennsylvania.
She wrote, wait, can I just stop, please? Can I go home? Can I go home? I want to go home. This is making me dumber. This is making me dumber.
Why Pennsylvania?
You know what's great? I got to tell you, because I was watching her as she's writing, and she had this toiled look on her face for a second, and then she looked like, okay.
Yeah, I
and
know
wrote
this
it
one.
down like, I got this one.
Like a light bulb went off. Why Pennsylvania, Francine?
Okay, well, I know that there were like 12 or 13 colonies in the beginning, and Pennsylvania was really big. So I figured it's probably Pennsylvania.
All right, let's move on to Rich Voss. You wrote
Melting pot.
This is better than I ever could have dreamt that this would go. It's just, the dumb-off is so much dumber than I even thought it could be.
It was, where everybody came in from everywhere, and it was like a melting pot.
The melting pot. It's the year 1626.
By the way, Bob,
known as the melting pot.
to make yourself feel good, I wouldn't have got this right. You would? I'll acknowledge that.
It's a little rough, this one. But, what did you write?
I wouldn't have said Pennsylvania, though.
New Amsterdam.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, it was indeed known as New Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, the Dutch owned Manhattan, and they sold it for like $1.
All right.
They bought it for like $1.
You know what the problem with the way you
something, I don't know.
You didn't say what was it called. You said what was it known as. Like with people.
Oh my God.
Okay, there's a difference because everybody knew it was New Amsterdam.
You got it right.
All right, let's go.
She wrote Pennsylvania.
I was thinking New Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, all right. Let's check with the judges. Okay.
All right, let's.
He is a moron.
You want to go?
Oh my God.
We could go with 17.
I would go
19.
with 17. Yeah.
All right, 17.
Let's go with 17. Here it is. In the federal agency known as the CIA, what does the I stand for?
Oh, I got it.
Now, here we go. Write down your answers. No cheating, no looking, no talking. Just write it down. The CIA, what does the I stand for? As they're writing, Francine is done. Rich was done very quickly, saying he knew the answer. He's very confident of his answer. And Bob Kelly's still writing. This is very reminiscent of the other question with the A in NASA. All of them have it. And let's start with...
Go with Voss.
Rich Voss.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Indeed, the I who does stand for intelligence. Francine, what did you write?
Say it.
Intelligent.
So far, the
Wow.
bizarre nature of the
And
infection has
Bobby
defeated
Kelly.
all of our attempts to stop it.
Intelligence.
The time is growing short as more and more people are getting sick.
A three-way tie for that answer. Very good.
I just didn't
How about,
Whoa, let me see. It says internal. He wrote internal. He wrote internal.
You cheater.
I caught him cheating. Wait.
All right, deduct 2 points.
Wait.
Creep. Look at this.
Did he really write internal?
You cheated. You cheated.
You know mine was a joke.
Mine was, I showed you, you idiot.
Internal.
That says internal. Oh my God, your acting classes are really paying off.
No,
And he writes small. How many other ones did
I
you
know.
No, you can. I got them all right here. You can read them. I showed him, you loser.
Deduct that
If I
point.
cheated, I would have thrown it out, and I would have just got the point, dummy.
You crumpled it up, and I called you on
And I
it.
said, "Do you want to see it?" And you go, "Yeah," and I showed it.
If you know what, I wish they would send you back to reform school.
All right. How about 24?
Let's go.
How about 24 or 19 or...
Should have seen Boston's insecure face.
Central.
He actually saw me write the wrong answer.
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
No, you didn't.
Central Internal Agency.
Yeah, well, I got them mixed.
Okay, here it is.
That's an acronym, by the way, dummy.
We'll go here with number 26.
No, not mixing them up. Oh, God.
Here's the question, contestants.
All right.
Which pilot was the first to achieve supersonic flight, breaking the sound barrier? Which pilot, famous pilot, broke the sound barrier first?
Can we get a clue?
Yeah,
The plane was called the Glamour Glennis.
That's not a clue, unless you asked a question about the plane.
This is history. People know this.
Nobody knows that.
Oh my God.
Nobody knows
Wait,
that.
how do you measure sound?
by inches.
Great. Oh, is she fantastic?
Sounds like the SNL skit.
This is not.
This is real. They wrote that crap for SNL.
I just want to swear to everybody,
the Dumb
this
Jeopardy
is
bit
not
they do?
scripted.
That's not
this
scripted.
is exactly what is happening.
Who broke the barrier?
Who broke the sound barrier?
I
yes.
think this is an unfair question.
Why?
I think you should give a hint.
I don't even have a clue.
No kidding.
Give a hint.
I did.
No, give a hint about the guy, not the fuck.
Yeah, come on. Give us a letter.
That was close.
Yeah.
A letter?
Not a letter.
First name.
No, I'm not even going to do that.
No, write
I
your
think I'm going to do it. You write down who the pilot
Hurry
is.
up, because we get one more question in before we get out of
Just
here.
say Norris.
This is unfair.
I have no idea.
I got it.
All right. Boss thinks he has it. Francine wrote down something, and Bob Kelly again just staring, his brain baking as he tries to come up with this answer.
I got it.
He set many records. He flew in World War II. He is known for being one of the only pilots, one of the few pilots in a P-51 Mustang to shoot down a buzz bomb. And an ME-262, a German jet plane with his propeller plane.
You just gave him 1,000 more clues.
All right, well, I'm telling you about the man and what he did.
Why don't you just give us his address?
All right. Rich Voss, what'd you write?
Do you have to spell it? I mean, do I have to spell?
No, well, I'll know what it is if you.
Rich, go ahead.
Rich.
A very proud man.
Oh.
He just wrote a very proud man.
Very good.
Oh, is that great?
What do you want next? Bob Kelly. Bob?
I don't know how to pronounce his Buzz
Armstrong?
No, Buzz.
Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin.
All right.
Buzz Aldrin.
Who was that?
Buzz Aldrin was the second man to walk on the moon.
Okay, so I was in the right area.
No, second man to walk on the moon.
Right.
Francine,
Second man to
go
walk on
ahead.
the moon. And the pilot. What? What did you write?
Albert Einstein.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
I was the closest.
Hang on.
Yeah.
How were you the closest? You didn't even write a name
I was
down.
the closest because I was in the same. He helped.
His name sounds like, his last name sounds like a licorice-y alcoholic beverage that you usually do shots of.
Jack Daniels.
Oh, my God. Zambuca.
Sambuca, that's who it was. An Italian gentleman. Sammy Buca.
Oh my God.
He said, "Hey, I broke the sound barrier."
Oh, Zambuca. Mike DiStefano. Caroline's tomorrow night.
Sunday.
No, his name was Chuck Yeager.
Yeager.
See? Now you hear it and you go, "Oh, I know that."
I was in the right ballpark though.
No, you
Well,
weren't.
No, seriously.
the right one,
Chuck
too.
Yeager set it up.
Yeager. Sammy Yeager.
Chuck Yeager actually did all those things for NASA to go up to space. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it to space. He had to break the sound barrier so they could make the rocket know that it was safe to go up.
Shut up. Here we go. We're running out of show, but maybe we can squeeze one more in here. It's the dumb off with Rich Voss, Bob Kelly, and Francine.
I love it.
Which one you want to do?
I think 28 is very good.
If it has anything to do with space,
no,
or speed,
no
or
space.
planets, I'm
No.
No more sound questions.
Hold on.
sound.
Let's pick the best one that's left. What about
Nothing to do with sound.
what about 19?
19. Let's look at 19. Oh, boy. Bob ain't going to like that one.
No, if you say space, I'm gonna hate it. That's not even it.
All right.
Or how about I think that could get the most interesting answer.
Okay, let's try that one.
Say so.
Right? This is the last question to dumb off.
All right.
We're ending with an easy one, by the way, fellas.
In which
And Cal.
Say galaxy, guys. Say galaxy.
in which galaxy is our sun located in? What galaxy is our sun located in? There you go.
third.
Write
I
it
don't
down.
know.
The pens are
There's
moving.
no way I'm gonna get that.
And Bob Kelly
But we're
just
ending with
kind
an
of...
easy question so we could all come together.
Well, apparently Bobby Kelly doesn't think it's very easy.
Yeah, maybe we can get one more in after
No,
this.
let's just go. Let's go. This is it. I'm done with
No, because we're going to try to get one more. We got time. Let's do this.
Bob Kelly, go. Your answer.
Bobby.
Milky Way.
Milky Way Galaxy.
That is correct.
And that's also a candy bar.
Yes, it is, Francine.
Yeah,
Francine, what did you write?
Well, I didn't guess it, but I just thought it was the universe.
The universe.
I have to go.
You're gonna become a white girl soon.
You are hysterical.
He wrote the universe.
She is gold.
We need to kill her and take samples of her brain.
What brain?
Exactly.
There's nothing there.
We need to open that up and see what questions.
Okay, now what did you write, Rich?
Solar system.
Look, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
I would love to continue. Do we have a score for the end of this before we wrap up the day here?
Yes, answering 5 questions correctly, considering his penalty, is Bob Kelly with 5.
Resources
Boss
are
got
low.
4 questions correctly, and Francine got 2.
Well, Bob Kelly wins.
Yes, sir.
Are we done or are we
The
going
dumb off.
We're done. Finished.
We're done, dummy.
Oh, no, we're done.
We're
Is
done.
there a prize?
Yeah.
I want something.
You're gonna get a scholarship.
Francine technically is the dumbest, so she won the
Yeah, that's true. All right. She is dumb. Yeah, she's happy.
Mike DiStefano.
She couldn't be happier if a preemie just fell on the floor.
Mike, let me explain something to Mike. It looks like you didn't do much on our show today.
Right, but
that is correct. But let me tell you something. You're on our radar. That's all I want to tell you.
Thanks, man.
And he's a very funny guy. He's going to be at Caroline's tonight and Sunday, and we'll have you come back in soon to do the real thing. Okay?
Yeah, you got it.
It was just a weird day to have you in. We were trying to squeeze you in, and maybe I don't know.
No, I appreciate it, but this was hysterical, man.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
And we got Rich Boss. Where are you going to be, Rich?
At the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey. Friday, Saturday. Comedy Cove, Springfield, New Jersey.
Francine's got a plug.
I'm going to be at the Laugh Factory on Saturday.
What does she do? What do you
It's
do?
on Essex and Delancey somewhere. Come see me.
Okay.
She does stand-up.
I thought you
I
weren't
didn't
doing
know that.
stand-up anymore.
I came back.
He came back.
Oh, really?
Because I lost my job. I have nothing to do anyway.
All right. And Bobby?
I'm gonna be at the Palms in Vegas on December 8th. So I don't know. You guys still on in Vegas?
Thanks for mentioning it. I think we're on in AM in the middle of the night or something.
All right. Well, come to the show. Just go to my
Anomaly
MySpace.
All right, what's your
analyzed.
MySpace? We got to get out of here.
Robert Kelly Live.
That's right. Okay, guys, have a great Thanksgiving, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess that's the proper thing to say. And we'll our next live show will be on Monday, but we got some great worst of stuff for the next couple of days, so you can catch up with the show with some classic Opie and Anthony bits. Okay?
Right.
We're out.
Night.
A colonist has died.
Good morning. Hey. The day before a few days off for the boys.
Oh,
This will be a very, very good radio show.
always fun when you know it's like vacation time coming up. Give it a few days. It's always fun the day before.
Make sure they know.
At school, you just did nothing. We plan on doing the same thing here today.
Make sure they know it's a short vacation. Just tomorrow and Friday.
Don't worry about it.
We'll be back with a live show on Monday, but we're taking tomorrow and Friday off to eat some turkey. Right. Watch some football. And unloosen our belt buckles. Scratch like men. I used to hate that. Let's go in the living room and unloosen our belt buckles. But I don't have a belt buckle.
Just loosen your pants so an uncle can come by.
Well, that's where the kid touching occurred.
Well, of course.
Because everyone's loosening their belt buckles.
Yeah.
It's the Opie and Anthony show. We lost Jimmy today. He panicked about helicopters so much yesterday, he just decided he needs to take today off and get the F out of town before everyone else gets on the road.
Is that what he did? He was so panicking about his helicopter trip.
Maybe I'm throwing him under the bus a bit, but that's how I see it.
Did he take the helicopter or no?
No, he decided to, he's in a car right now probably listening to
Okay. Little fruit.
What people don't understand or know, during every break yesterday, Jimmy was just obsessing about taking a helicopter from Manhattan to an airport in Newark, which is what, 20 miles away, if that?
Not even.
Yeah, like 10 miles away?
Nothing. It's an 8-minute helicopter trip.
Yeah.
And that's from the east side of Manhattan.
But then he was thinking that it would take well over an hour just going from the west side to the east side in Manhattan. So then every break, as you guys were listening to commercials, we had to hear Jimmy. Should I take the
Should I do the helicopter? Are they safe? It's going to take a while. What do I do?
Well, what do you
think? Safe? Can they glide?
And then I gave my knowledge. I'm like, look,
I'm scared.
I was in a helicopter over the Grand Canyon. That's probably
pretty creepy.
Pretty creepy and the least safe as far as taking helicopter rides go.
Yeah.
Because it's well documented. Those guys go down a lot.
Oh, those babies go down.
So I go, look.
That in Hawaii, when they take you around the volcanoes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So then we convinced him he should take the helicopter. And then the next commercial break, he was all about... And then finally he called me yesterday. He goes, do you mind if I take tomorrow off? There's a huge storm coming in, and I want to beat the storm out. And then I'm like, yeah, no problem, whatever, right? And then I look at my weather.
Look at the weather, yeah.
I'm like, I start scratching my head. I'm like, where's this huge, storm?
There ain't one.
I was thinking that, there's a nor'easter out there I didn't know about or something.
No.
No.
No. It's a storm of fear.
What's up, Rich?
Yes, Rich Voss?
He just drive to the airport. It's 25 minutes out of the city. Why would he take a helicopter there?
Well, Rich.
But this is a normal question before you attack.
No, I'm going to be nice about it. Today is the worst day to travel, like, as far as...
Look at the news. They're showing the lines.
That's the line at the airport. And it's 6 in the morning.
It's security.
That might be the line yesterday.
No,
I don't know.
I'm not talking about lines at the airport. We're talking about why would he take the helicopter to the airport? There's no line in the sky.
Because the helicopter not only gets you there quickly, but you don't have to go through security. You're already through security when you get on the helicopter, so they land and you're able to go right to your gate.
There's my answer.
There's your answer.
All right.
That was nice there.
And just leaving from Manhattan to go anywhere. Let's say you're driving to Boston. Let's say you're going to the airport. Let's go. Say you're going out to Long Island, down to Philly. It's just a complete nightmare today, no matter what time you leave. Unless you're leaving like right now, like Jimmy is.
Yeah.
You see this at the airport for $100. They scan your eyes or whatever, and you can go in now.
Silly boy. We're all over that.
It's called Clear. Yeah.
It's the Easy Pass.
It's like an Easy Pass with security. They do a retinal scan on you, and then when you go through, there's a special line. You show them the card, you do your retinal scan, and then you go through security. You don't have to take off your shoes and run your stuff through X-rays, nothing like that. Just go right on.
Yeah.
Great. I want to get that.
How cool is that, huh, Rich?
They should only have that available for certain people, and I should be the judge of who gets it and who doesn't. Because I could look at somebody and go, that guy? No, don't want him.
Why?
Because I believe me, just looking, I know. I'd turn myself down. And Bobby Kelly too. You look like trouble. He just looks like he could be trouble.
No, he just hasn't woken up yet.
He got like a little Muslim hat on today. What is that? Looking very Muslim.
Yeah, I got a little, I caught a little...
Ew.
A little cough. That's good.
Last week I was in acting class, and this girl, yeah, exactly. This woman coughed. She's been coughing the whole class. And I asked her if she's sick, and she's like, no. And I'm like,
of course you are.
I hate that's everybody. There's people that get sick and deny it, or just because they have to go out to the world.
Yeah.
Hey, you say, no, I'm fine. It's just a little cold. That would be sick, stupid.
Well, wouldn't the coughing be?
She coughed in my face. And I went, can you never do that again? And she goes, I didn't. I covered my mouth. I go, no, you didn't. She coughed right in my mouth.
It doesn't matter. Those germs spray everywhere.
This is a time of year where you try to avoid all that. I was in Starbucks yesterday, and I was reaching for a door, and there was a kid like just coughing and sneezing near the door. I'm like, all right. I just made an abrupt. I just turned around immediately and went out the other door. I'm like, no effing way. Keep me away from coughing children, sneezing children, sneezing adults.
I gotta tell
adults that are wiping their nose with their entire arm.
I gotta tell Poe that, because like this morning coming up, and he's done this a couple of times, get in the elevator, and he will start coughing in an elevator. I'm like, oh, fine. So I turn up, I'm like, I got my head down, I'm trying to like hold my breath till we get up to the 14th floor. Like, ding, ding, oh, I'm almost there. Just run through the germs.
Hey, it's funny you should say that. I gotta ask you, maybe a doctor can help me out with this. You're walking down the sidewalk, right?
Yeah.
And you're approaching someone, let's say they're 10, 15 feet away, and you see them sneeze. I immediately start holding my breath and cover my nose until I'm at least 10 feet past them, and then I take a deep breath.
There you
Does that
go.
save me from sickness?
I think that saves you from the germs that guy's throwing off.
You think?
Yeah, they'd be dispersed pretty well by the time you get 10 feet past them.
I'm hoping, because I do that all the time.
Walk through the cloud.
You want to move to Japan and just put a doctor's mask on.
For some reason, you can walk around like that in Japan and no one knows. You see the tourists here, the Japanese tourists walk around and they're wearing the SARS masks.
They're geniuses. They really are.
I want to get
I give them a little wow sticker on it.
Yeah, you could get them like a decorative. You could, put your ad here, kind of a thing. Sell advertising space on them. On your mouth.
It's China that has all the diseases.
Well,
So filthy though.
And not Japan?
What's that?
Japan has no diseases.
Not as bad as China, not as bad as Hong Kong.
Well, that's not really
I was
the point.
I was in acting class in Hong Kong, and it was
You've never been to an acting class in your life.
Hong Kong. I don't want to get sick. That's why I don't go to acting class. I don't want to go coughing on me.
So listen, today is going to be a great day. We got the first annual Dumb Off, and I want to apologize to Robert Kelly ahead of time. We just needed more bodies in the studio today. Let's be honest.
no apology to Rich.
No apology. This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around to make it better.
Don't act like he's some rocket scientist.
Oh, Rich, this is the point. This is why I'm not dumber than you. Because I accept that I'm dumb. You don't. You think that you're smart. That makes you dumber than everybody. I'm dumb. I'm saying it. I am dumb. I don't know how to spell. All my emails and anybody who's on my MySpace knows I'm a moron. And I embrace it. I embrace my stupid people and I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
I talked to him about this.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, you're gonna go home and study." I'm gonna go, really? In 1 week, I'm gonna cram 40 years.
Yeah, you got a lot of studying to do, Rich.
A colonist has died.
Books in my house. I don't sleep.
You know you did cram. You know you went home and took some online test.
I didn't look up one thing. Another thing too, when you say dumb,
Yes.
Okay, there's different types of dumb, and there's different types of smart.
And you touch all of them.
Okay. Now, to get to where I am in life, you can't be that dumb. To get to where you are in life, you can be a little dumb,
slow down.
but you're still where you're at.
Slow down. Take out the cue cards that Bonnie wrote for you and read off them.
To get where you're at.
Yeah, where are you?
Where are you at?
You're at this place where you can't be dumb.
You're playing
What are you-
Springfield, New Jersey this weekend. Where are you at? Where are you at?
I'll tell you where I'm at.
You're at the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey.
Oh, well, you can't be stupid to get there.
And no offense to the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey, but you're talking about a guy that's over 50 years old. Where are you at? You should be in Vegas this weekend.
Oh, where was my Danny Gans?
That stupid billboards in Vegas every time I go out there. Who the hell is this guy?
I'm at a good place in my life. I'm at a good point. I got one of my daughter's report cards back yesterday or 2 days ago. Honor roll. You can't be that dumb to have honor roll kids. No, you got and don't find
What? You could have got all that from my
Nothing
mother.
to do with you.
You got most of them from her mother. I'm not saying she didn't, but you support her mother. So
I got my charming cheekbones from my mother. And
You got your English cheekbones?
from my mother, so you know. And your daughter's got the brains from your wife, your ex-wife.
It takes, you know.
I never heard you. You have a bunch.
They're charming.
Yeah.
I like charming. I like
Is
to call my charming
It
cheekbones.
takes a village to do it.
Research
Yeah.
complete.
Well, today is just gonna be wonderful. Dumb off is gonna be great.
What, you know, you targeted. You said we had Bobby here to fill bodies. Like,
Yeah, I don't want him to think that
you don't think
stupid.
that,
listen.
You think he's smart?
This is how dumb you really are, Rich.
Meteor
Robert Kelly
incoming.
explained it perfectly, and you still don't understand why you're here.
Like we're listeners. Half the listeners are as dumb as me and you.
Like,
That's why they're enjoying this today.
like where Anthony and I sit, if someone like Robert Kelly came in and he's just being dumb, who cares?
Yeah.
The beauty of you is you don't realize how stupid you are. That's the whole bit. I hate to tear down a wall this early in the morning, but that's the whole bit. We could get a bunch of Robert Kellys in here, it wouldn't be as fun. You really think
You honestly think you're smart. You were saying on your last appearance that you have an IQ that is
41.
141 IQ, he says.
Are you insane?
That's how many muffins you had yesterday. 141.
It's got to go right for the
Don't
fat.
say you're not funny or quick. You're just stupid.
Yeah. Never deny you're funny.
Bob's wearing his illiterate shirt today, too. It's a big black T-shirt with just white lettering that says illiterate.
Let me tell you something. I can't spell. I haven't been able to reach my fans like Dane Cook because I can't put the emails together that I want to put together. I actually start these great emails and then it's like, hey, come to my show. And then I misspell something in that. I'm awful.
Big thing, Madison Square Garden Sunday night, I went, holy crap.
Is it good?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Freaking amazing. I noticed his audience is changing into more female.
Really?
He always had the female following, but it seems like there's more and more females at every Dane Cook show I go to.
That's good. That's good. That means it's becoming more of a Billy Joel concert than a Elton John.
I just watched a movie he was in. It was pretty good with Kevin Costner and Demi Moore and him.
Yeah.
On it was good. Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
What's the movie?
I don't know.
Mr. Brooks, whatever? Yeah, I didn't see that one yet. So, all right. Anyway, it's the dumb off today with Rich Voss, Bob Kelly, and we're throwing Francine in. Actually, Francine's gonna give you a run for your money today, Rich.
Plug Dane Cook like he needs it.
Huh?
I just plugged Dane Cook like.
Well, actually, we were talking about a thing that he went to. It was actually kind of an interesting conversation. I was going to find out how the show was, a big arena door, and then he jumped in with some dumb reference.
Well, he was done talking about the thing.
It just amazes me. Obviously, you know, I've seen a lot of shows in Madison Square Garden. In the round, Dane Cook and a stool. That's it. No backup band, no special effects. That's it.
Just back the dump truck up to load the money in.
Right. And
it's not even promoted either. There's not even have you seen a sign?
No.
A couple posters here and there. That's about it.
There's no promotion. That means most of that check goes. Oh God.
And held the audience the entire time. No one was bored whatsoever. You know, even if you've seen your favorite band, there's a lull in the action, right? There was no lull in the action, man. The entire time he was on stage, he was killing.
How much time you do?
Hour, probably close to an hour and a half, I would have to guess. I think, right?
That's what I'll probably.
About an hour and a half. Yeah, the Comedy Club. Scotty, Springfield, New Jersey.
Resources are low.
And we'll never deny it. Rich Voss is hilarious on a stage. Yeah. Because there was a time we were ruining his career. He was giving us great radio, and we were just completely ruining his career. He was bashing him, man. Dude, no one's really going to my show. I'm like, oh, maybe because we're telling everyone how much you suck. And that's and then we finally had to realize, wait a minute, we got to tell these people that you really are hilarious on a stage.
Thank you.
And you're funny on the radio, just in a kind of awkward way for everybody. Anyway, this is what started the dumb off, I guess. Rich Voss was in recently, and we were playing Are You Smarter Than Rich Voss? Or we were going to with like real fifth graders, but we didn't get them, so we just asked a fifth grade question, and then we threw this montage together. Also, go to onaradio.com. There's a great animation that Coke Logic did of Rich Voss talking about his 141 IQ. It's hilarious. You saw it before, right, Rich?
Yeah, that was funny.
Really funny. So go to onaradio.com. That's the only place you can get the animations from Coke Logic. But here's Rich from, I guess, last week, was it?
Last Wednesday.
The History Channel and Jimmy Dean's Sausage Links with a grant from the Public Defense Dental Corporation present 20th Century American History with renowned scholar and member of Mensa, Rich Voss.
I know a lot about it.
Dr. Voss will take you on a breathtaking journey through history's most poignant milestone.
What event took the world to the brink of World War III in 1962?
The Bay of Pigs in
Oh my
Russian Missile Crisis.
Oh my God!
With every outburst, Rich Voss gets dumber and dumber.
In 1962, what almost brought us to World War III? It had to be the Bay of Pigs in Cuba when...
No, it's not the Bay of Pigs.
Your head will spin.
Who was the U.S. president when World War II ended?
The war ended with the dropping of the atomic bombs.
That didn't actually end World War II.
You've never met a Jew who knows less about World War II than Rich Voss.
What was the World War where Germany was going in, taking up, just out of control?
By the way, I've never wanted to punch someone more than you.
It's pretty embarrassing when you think about it. So tune in to 20th century American history and watch in amazement as an old Jewish man goes from mildly coherent to babbling pile of mush in the course of an hour.
It's all history from there.
Coming to the History Channel.
Yeah, the boys put that together for you, Rich.
I'm going home. I'm going back to bed.
Isn't that?
I'm going back. There's no reason
Which
I need
World
to be here.
War was it when the Germans went all?
He didn't even say the sentence correctly. I don't even need to be here. Nobody needs to be here.
He doesn't even realize it was both World Wars. Both of them were because of them.
They were really out of control in two.
Well, they had better equipment, better stuff.
They came back with a vengeance in World War II.
Certainly did.
Trenches, but yeah.
It was a sequel.
They had some good hardware, better special effects in the sequel.
Well, I guess we're going to do the dumb off hopefully right around 7, a little after 7. So stick around for that. It's also Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Also, Morning Zoo Bit of the Day Wednesday. We got 2 awful Morning Zoo bits that radio shows are actually playing and they're proud of.
I heard probably